Hey, Norm here with Uplift Desk. Today we'll be walking through assembly and setup of a V3 L-shaped standing desk. Make sure you bring a friend. You'll need them to help flip the desk over. That part is a two-person job. The frame comes with an Allen wrench, which you'll need for the majority of the project. You'll also need a Phillips screwdriver in order to attach the desktops. And if you're working with a custom solid wood desktop, you'll need an adjustable wrench to tighten the connecting bolts. All right, let's get started. Use the included Allen wrench to loosen the set screws on all 4 crossbar ends. Attach the control box crossbar end to the long crossbar end using the pre-installed wing screws. Insert one of the legs into the long crossbar end. Position the corner bracket in place. Align the pre-installed screws with the leg and control box crossbar end holes. Secure them with the included Allen wrench. Make sure these are tight. Insert the other 2 legs into each short crossbar end. Align the pre-installed screws in the left and right side brackets with the leg holes and attach with the included Allen wrench. All right, it's time to talk about arranging your desk. So L-shapes consist of a larger main desktop and a smaller return desktop, sometimes called a desk extension. Non-custom L-shaped uplift desks are universal, allowing for a left or right return. It's typical to put the return on the dominant hand, but ultimately the choice is yours. For this video, we'll be putting the return on the left side. Lay the desktops on a carpet or blanketed surface with the pre-drilled holes and threaded inserts facing up. Arrange the return on the appropriate side. Place the corner leg assembly onto the main desktop. The included instruction manual shows placement for both left and right side returns. Align the corner leg assembly with the mounting holes indicated in the instructions. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, insert a number 10 truss head screw into each hole. Note, in this step you'll use 4 screws for a left side return and 5 screws for a right side return. Insert the crossbar rails into both ends of the corner leg assembly. Position a side leg assembly on the end of the main desktop, opposite from the corner leg. Make sure the long end of the side bracket is pointing towards the front of the desktop. Slide the side leg assembly onto the crossbar rails. Align the side bracket holes with the holes in the main desktop. Insert 4 more number 10 truss head screws with the screwdriver. Make sure these screws are tight. Align the second leg assembly on the return desktop. Insert 4 more number 10 truss head screws with the Phillips screwdriver. Make sure these are tight. Place a long foot on each side leg. The long end of the feet should point to the same direction as the long end of the side brackets. Align the pre-installed screws in the feet with the holes in the legs and attach with the included Allen wrench. Next, attach the corner foot to the corner leg with the pre-installed screws. Align the keypad mounting holes with the matching pre-drilled mounting holes closest to the side bracket on the return desktop. Insert 2 number 10 wood screws with the Phillips screwdriver. Remove the backing off the bottom of the keypad cable channel and attach it about 3 to 4 inches behind the keypad. Remove the top half of the cable channel and route the cable through the bottom half before reattaching the top. To install the Flex Mount Cable Manager, refer to the provided instructions or our Flex Mount Cable Manager assembly video. Do note that the L-shaped desktops may not include pre-drilled holes for the Flex Mount Cable Manager mounting brackets. If you've purchased desk casters, you'll install those here. Unscrew the leveling guides from the desk feet and screw in your casters. With 2 people, flip the main desk section over. Make sure you flip towards the back side of the desktop with the crossbar rails pointing upwards as you flip. Flip the return desk over and position it against the main desktop, resting against the crossbar rails. Slide the crossbar rails into the crossbar end on the return desktop and push both sections together. Next, we're attaching support brackets. If you're using a non-custom uplift desk desktop, you'll use these support brackets. Before attaching support brackets, be sure the main and return desktop edges are flush with each other and there's no gap between the 2 desktops. Then, align each of the support brackets with the pre-drilled holes in the main and return desktops and insert 4 number 10 wood screws per bracket. Locate the center indicator mark on each crossbar rail. Slide each rail left or right until the indicated marks are centered between the crossbars. Tighten the set screws on each crossbar end with the included Allen wrench. Following the detailed guide printed in the instruction manual, we'll begin connecting our cables. Connect the power cable to the AC port on the control box. Connect the cable from the corner leg to the M3 port on the control box. A leg extension cable will be pre-installed along the control box. Plug one end of that to the M1 port of the control box and the other end to the leg opposite the control box. Connect the remaining leg extension cable to the M2 port and the other end to the remaining leg. Connect the keypad cable to the HS port on the control box. We've included a set of 10 cable mounts and hook and loop strips to assist in managing the desk's cables. To apply, peel the backing from the cable mount and press it into the desktop. Thread a hook and loop strip through the cable mount, bundle your cables, and tighten. This is very important. Using the included Allen wrench, tighten the side bracket and corner bracket bolts one final time. Then, attach a logo plate to each side bracket to conceal the bolts. At this point, you can insert grommet covers to the grommet holes. Connect the power cord to an outlet, and you should see both an indicator light on the control box and the keypad screen illuminate. Before using the desk, you'll want to perform a quick desk reset procedure to sync the legs and the control box. Remove anything under the desk that would prevent it from moving to its lowest height. Press the down button to lower the desk to its lowest position. Press and hold the down button again for about 10 seconds. Keypads with a display will show ASR. Paddle keypads will show reset. Press and hold the down button again until the desk lowers slightly, raises, and stops. And with that, you are now ready to get to work with your new L-shaped standing desk. If you have any further questions or want to check out our wide range of ergonomic seating and accessory options, head over to upliftdesk.com.